am still in Costa Rica, Jaco to be specific. I really encourage you, if you have not been here, to definitely check it out online and possibly come and visit it for yourself. It's so very precious. So continuing with our theme of paying attention to your patterns, you're now going to enter into your emotionally fit room. So if you didn't catch us last week for the mentally fit room, I'm inviting you, in fact, to check it out online. You can go to my website. I definitely encourage you to sign up for all my social media on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on Facebook, and reach out to me. I love hearing what's happening for people. So as a leader, as a team member, it's so easy to catch ourselves going, oh my gosh, here we go again. I'm feeling this way again. I feel overwhelmed. I feel stressed. I find myself overreacting. I want you to pay attention to those feelings, because remember, feelings aren't facts. I share this with you in my book. And so I want you to be paying attention to the pattern of those emotions. So when you go, for example, to the next team meeting or a staff meeting or partner meeting, what feelings are coming up for you? Are there certain people, are there certain situations that trigger you emotionally? You see, fear is oftentimes a driver for most of us. So when you experience a lot of anger, oftentimes fear is the undercurrent. So fear is saying, I'm going to lose something, right? Or somehow you're going to feel like I'm not good enough, or you're now expressing this in such a way that I don't feel good enough to my team or to my colleagues. So I'm really inviting you to unpack and pay attention to the emotional patterns that are there, because they're there. They are totally there. So let me give you an example. So we have a really beautiful and real Powerhouse convention every single year. And in the past, I used to start to feel this, oh my gosh, I'm going to be with colleagues and kind of, am I good enough, and all that kind of stuff. Maybe this happens for you in different forums or different platforms. So I'd have to give myself a bit of self-talk. However, before I would do that, I would unpack what's coming up for me. What's coming up for me? What feelings am I feeling? What's the pattern about? See, I can't change what I don't acknowledge, you see? I call it the 3 A's: awareness, acceptance, and action. So now I'm aware, okay, so maybe I'm feeling a little bit like a fraud. We talk about that a lot, right? In my training is about, that imposter syndrome. So it happens to all of us. It doesn't matter how successful you are, how confident you are. It's going to happen. It's a really healthy thing that shows up. It's what we do with it that becomes healthy or unhealthy. So your homework is to pay attention to the emotional patterns over the next week. When do you feel joy? When does your heart smile? When do you feel the most angry? When do you feel the most resentful? When do you feel the most impatient or the most fear? Because you see, the clues are there. The clues are there. And once you establish the pattern, then you can interrupt it. Make sense? So that's your homework. So have yourself a beautiful, beautiful day. And remember, you are a powerhouse. Love for you to share this with your team as well, because guess what? They're experiencing similar things.